YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy Booba and welcome back to another player review on the channel. Hope you guys are having an incredible day. In today's video, we're going to go ahead and check out the new Futties Icon SBC for none other than Bobby Moore. Moore is a 98 rated card. He has medium-high work rates right-footed with 3-star skill moves and 4-star weak foot. Now, we don't see any versatility with the card as he can only play the center back position. And as you guys know, Bobby Moore is not the most desirable of icon cards, but they did give him a fantastic upgrade. If we go ahead and look at his in-game stats in a bit more detail, we can see that the card is pretty well-rounded. He is hooligan with the lowest stat being 81 for his shooting. Now with Bobby Moore, man, I think that the manual defending overall is going to be really effective. The only problem is that he is only 5'10". He has a smaller build in game. And with the aerial meta this year in FC24, that is going to be a bit of a problem. But if you go ahead and maybe pair him with like a taller, more physical type of center back, I think that that could work pretty well. Now he does have 91 pace overall with 91 acceleration and 91 sprint speed. Pretty solid for a center back, but I would still recommend a chem style to make him even more quick. With the way that the card is set up, there's maybe a little bit of potential if you want to go ahead and use him as like a center defensive mid. He does have 81 shooting, which isn't half bad. Now, as you guys know, I do like to play with a ball playing center back, so the 90 passing and 91 dribbling are actually going to be two really important stats for the card. They did go ahead and give him the long ball pass playstyle plus, which is a really nice addition, 99 short pass and 96 long pass. If you do like to send long balls with your center back, I think that Bobby Moore is going to be a fantastic option for that, and it should be quite accurate in game. Now, when it comes to a center back's dribbling, the reactions and composure are the two most important stats, and Bobby Moore does have 99 for both. So I think that the manual defending with the card with the jockey playstyle plus is going to be very effective and very easy to use. And then the rest of his dribbling stats aren't half bad either. He has 92 agility, 93 balance, 96 ball control as well. The 98 defending and 96 physical are obviously the two standout stats for the card. They did go ahead and give him the anticipate playstyle plus, which is really important for a center back to have. With his 98 interceptions, 99 defensive awareness, and 98 stand tackle, I think that defensively he is going to be rock solid, especially when you go ahead and pair that with his physicality. He does have 96 strength and 93 aggression, should be very strong both on and off the ball. Like I said, boys, the only letdown for the card is the fact that he is 5'10" and he doesn't have the aerial playstyle plus, so that's going to be very interesting to test out. Now, if we jump on over to Footbin, boys, we can see that he does have 9 different playstyles. He has the long ball pass, jockey, anticipate, and slide tackle playstyle pluses. And I feel like 3 out of the 4 playstyle pluses are really effective for him to have. The slide tackle is okay. I think maybe like the quick step playstyle plus or maybe like the intercept would have been a better addition. And then he does also have the ping pass, block, intercept, press proven, and aerial. Now he can only have the controlled acceleration type, and when it comes to chemistry styles, boys, there's probably 2 options that are going to work really well with the card. Because his defending is already really good, you can honestly go ahead and give him the catalyst chem style. And with the catalyst, we are going to go ahead and max out his pace at 99, a very much needed upgrade. And then it's also going to give the card 94 passing, so a pretty decent upgrade right there. You can also go ahead and give him the shadow chem style. With the shadow, we are going to max out both his pace and his defending. And then if you would like, you can also go ahead and give him the anchor chem style. With the anchor, he is going to have 95 pace, 99 defending, and 98 physical. It's honestly going to come down to whether or not you want a little bit more physicality or a little bit more pace with the card. As always, boys, if you guys do enjoy these FC24 play reviews, go ahead and do me a huge favor. If you guys can, leave a like on today's video and also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. This is a team we're going to be using in Division Rivals to test out the new Bobby Moore card. We're going to be playing him as the right-sided center back in the 4-3-2-1 formation. So without further ado, boys, let's go ahead and jump into game number 1 and let's see how good this card really is. Alright, boys, here we are jumping into game number 1 using the new Bobby Moore card. We're coming up against David, Nunez, Cristiano Ronaldo, Yaya Toure. It's a very strong team. Now, in order to complete the SBC, there are only 7 different requirements. It's going to cost you roughly 250,000 coins. So the one thing that I really do like about the SBC is that they made it really cheap. Now, first things first, you guys know how we like to start every play review, and that is by testing out the card's dribbling, and Moore actually has some pretty good dribbling stats. Press proven playstyle as well. I mean, as you guys can see, he's a ball playing center back. That's very nice. Now, very early on in the game, I might just want to go for like a cross diagonal just to test out the long ball pass playstyle plus, and that is a really nice addition for the card. Now, the plan in today's video is to obviously play him at the center back position. Hopefully, we can keep at least 1 clean sheet in these games. Now, we did go ahead and signal Alawiren to make that run. Cross diagonal first time. Yeah, boys, the long ball pass playstyle plus with Bobby Moore is going to be really effective. Now, whenever I do a play review on a center back, it can be a little bit repetitive, just like showing like tackles and stuff like that. So if you guys do want to see like goals and stuff as well, definitely let me know. Bobby Moore, I might just try to carry the ball forward right here. I'm going to go for a power shot, test that out a little bit. It's a decent attempt. Now, we do have to defend a corner in the 14th minute, and I'm going to try to defend it with Bobby Moore. He's only 5'10", but he is going to win the header. We'll take it. Well, boys, I think that is safe to say that game number 1 didn't last too long. We scored 1 goal and our opponent ended up rage quitting. So I guess you can say that that's a clean sheet, but we won't take it. We won't take it. Bobby Moore. I might actually whip it into him. See if we maybe win a header. Reece James, Bobby Moore, decent attacking positioning on the volley. It's a decent attempt, boys, decent attempt. This guy loves a finesse shot, so we do have to be careful. He's going to cut it back. Moore, we missed the tackle right there. I will say maybe the manual defending on my behalf could have been a little bit better. Now, we do need a little bit of recovery speed in this situation. He does have Haaland making that run. I'm going to try to step a little bit with Bisek. Yeah, Butragueño. He might try to reverse it. Bobby Moore. It's good manual defending, man. I feel like you can track a lot of attackers really easily. Now, I might try to get Udogie in behind to overload that left-hand side. Bobby Moore with the long ball pass play style plus. I mean, it's just so effective. A very easy way to get very far up the pitch. Nice cross as well. Check with a wonderful save, though. Butragueño. I'm just going to try to maybe anticipate what he's going to do in this situation. He's going to switch it. He likes to incorporate his fullback a little bit more. Bobby Moore, nice step right there. Unlucky not to get possession, but again, good manual defending. Now, so far, man, I feel like his height hasn't been that big of a problem because we did pair him with Bisek. And as you guys know, Bisek aerial playstyle plus very tall. It's a good block right there by Moore. And in that instance, I feel like you can use him at the center back position, but you have to pair him with the taller center back. Other than that, I don't think it'll work. Moore. Might try to play it to Butra. Nice, good physicality right there. Really good interception as well. Bobby Moore, a little bit of manual defending, 45th minute. He's gone for a finesse shot. Decent reactions to pick up possession for us. We'll take that. Bobby Moore, good in the tackle, man. That is a fantastic tackle on Haaland. The Anticipate Playstyle Plus is working really well with the card so far. And I feel like if they didn't give him the Anticipate, then the card really wouldn't be that desirable. Nice long ball right there into Udogie. We got space, boys. I'm going to whip it into the back post. Alawiran. Yeah, boys, that's a great play, man. One long ball over the top, and you can create a chance with him. And because he does already have really high defending, I think that it's most important to get the most out of his pace and maybe improve the passing a little bit as well. But even without the catalyst, he does have really good passing stats. Oh, he's brought on Weghorst and Palmer. Bobby Moore, I mean, sticking his position really well. That's another good interception. He might just try to drill it through the middle. Another really good interception. Like I said, boys, the manual defending with the jockey has actually been really good. A little bit of manual defending. He might try to play it into Palmer. Nice, good cover. Gets back into position very quickly. Bobby Moore again breaking up the play. That's another great tackle. And now that's going to allow us to spring into a counterattack. We got Cruyff and Erling Haaland. Oh, that could have been a red card. That could have been his second yellow. Cruyff, good left stick dribbling. Cut back. Haaland, good finish. Bobby Moore, we need a little bit better physicality right there. We lost it, but we do get the tackle, man, right there. I don't know why. But for some reason, we just couldn't get him off of the ball. But we do get possession, which is most important. Robertson, you're trying to use this overlapping fullback as much as possible. Bobby Moore probably could have done a little bit better in that situation. But that's my bad. My reaction should have been better. Now, we're just going to go ahead and play it short. And this is actually a really effective goal kick tactic to go ahead and use. You basically just send your fullback on a run. And with a center back that does have the long ball pass play style, plus you send it long. Bobby Moore is making that run all the way in between the two defenders. Near post. Wanted to hit it first time after that touch. That's very unlucky. Cruyff is making that run over top. I'm pretty sure we're onside. Nice little over top through ball right there. Very accurate pass again. Cruyff near post. It's a good finish, man. His passing has been excellent so far. And if you do prefer a ball playing center back, I think that Bobby Moore is most definitely that. Very swift on the ball. The passing has been incredible as well. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is us using the new Futties Icon Moore card in a few games of division rivals. And I will say a pretty solid center back for the price. As you guys know, in order to complete the SBC, there are only 7 requirements. It's going to cost you roughly 200,000 coins. And if you are on a budget, I do think that he makes a pretty good center back in game. Now, if we go ahead and dissect his in-game stats in a bit more detail, we did go ahead and give him the Catalyst Chem style, so we do max out his pace. And I will say, for the most part, he was very quick in game. I wish that the card maybe had like the quick step playstyle just to add a little bit more to his recovery speed. Now, we did go ahead and incorporate him as a ball playing center back, so the 90 passing and 91 dribbling were 2 really important stats for the card. And with the Catalyst Chem style, 99 short pass, 99 long pass, and 89 curve with the long ball pass playstyle plus, I think that the passing in game was extremely accurate. It's very easy to get in behind the defense defensive line with his passing. And ultimately, boys, if you are struggling to break down your opponent, you can switch it up a little bit, play one long ball over the top, and you can get in behind. Now, the 91 dribbling was another really good stat for the card. I think for a center back, he's probably one of the most quick and swift center backs in the game. 99 reactions and 99 composure, so the manual defending was really good with the jockey playstyle plus. But even on the ball, with his 92 agility, 93 balance, a smaller build in game, and the press proven playstyle, I think that he was very quick and swift. Now, obviously, that isn't going to be that important when it comes to a center back, but if you want to use him maybe like in the midfield, if you want to have a little bit more fun with the card, you can. Now, the 98 defending and 96 physical for me personally were the two standout stats for the card. I love the addition of the anticipate playstyle plus. I think that he was very consistent in the tackle. And when you go ahead and pair that with his strength and aggression, I think that it's very difficult to get around him. As you guys saw in some of those highlights, we did play against Erling Haaland and then also Weghorst, and for the most part, I think that he held it down quite effectively. Overall, boys, I'm going to go ahead and give the card a 9.5, 9.6 out of 10 rating. I really enjoyed using him at the center back position in the 4-3-2-1 formation. Now, I do think that the card has a lot of really good qualities to make him a very effective center back in game. He kind of gives me like a Cordoba type of vibe, a smaller build in game, but very quick and very responsive. But the main problem with Bobby Moore is the fact that he is only 5'10" and he doesn't have the aerial playstyle plus. So with the aerial meta this year in FC24, I think that he can be exposed in that sense. But when it comes to manual defending with the card, I think that he's a very effective center back. I think that he's very consistent in the tackle and his physicality was very good. So if you do want to go ahead and complete the SBC, I would personally go ahead and pair him with like a taller, more physical type of center back. In today's video, we did go ahead and run him with Bisek, and I feel like it was a pretty good partnership because Bisek has the size and then Moore has the responsiveness. And I feel like if your opponent only has one like more physical type of striker like an Erling Haaland, like a Weghorst, then I feel like the partnership can most definitely get the job done. Now, if you do come up against someone that is running Peter Crouch, Weghorst, and Erling Haaland at the same time, then I do think that the defensive line is a little bit exposed. But if it is just one striker, I think that the partnership can most definitely get the job done. For 200,000 coins, I think that you're getting a pretty solid center back in game. The only letdown is his height. If you're not too worried about that and you are looking for a very responsive and a very consistent center back, I think that Bobby Moore is a really good option and I would highly recommend him. But that is going to be the end of today's video. If you guys did enjoy it, let me know by leaving a like. Comment down below what player you guys would like to see next in another player review. And then also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for clicking on today's video. I've been your boy Booba, and I'll catch you guys in another one very, very soon. Peace.